With your eyes closed, take in a nice deep breath of relaxation. And now let out any tension or stress from your day as you slowly exhale. Good. And now take in an even deeper breath. And this time just hold your breath for a moment until it becomes too uncomfortable for you to hold it anymore. And then let it out. Let it all the way out. And push the breath out even further and further. Good. Now notice your body and how it wants to relax you. Yes, just allow your body to take you down into the deepest, deepest level of relaxation you have ever felt. You can just imagine your body wants to sink down now, so deeply, and your body is feeling so heavy and loose and relaxed. And every time you breathe in and out of your lungs, you can feel your breath pulling you down even more deeply than before. Enjoy the quietness of your inner mind as you become more and more relaxed. Feel your body still falling deeper. You are completely letting go. You are allowing your body this moment of pleasure. Allowing your body to relax as deeply as it wants to. Honoring and respecting that place in your body that is calling you more and more inward, making your body feel so heavy, pulling you down, down, down. Your head relaxing. Your whole entire face is so relaxed that you may have forgotten even how to use the muscles of your face, the muscles of your eyes, the muscles of your mouth. And the only thing that seems to keep happening all the time is that you are just sinking down into the deepest level of trance. And it feels better and better. Better than you felt in a really long time. Feeling the loving and peaceful feelings you have inside for not only yourself, but for the world. And so as you continue letting your body move into the state of relaxation, you notice that your hands can become so tingly in a moment, just by focusing all of your attention, all of it, right there on your hands. First, your right hand. Become so aware of your right hand now that it begins to feel thick and numb. Thick and numb. Your right hand is thick and numb. And now notice a tingling sensation in your right hand. More and more tingly. More and more tingly. more and more tingly. And now feel this entire sensation you have created in your right hand moving into your left hand. Your left hand is receiving all the numbness, the heaviness, and the tingling. Your left hand is beginning to feel thick and numb. More and more tingly, thick and numb. More and more tingly, thick and numb. More and more tingly. Good. Now you are relaxing, nice and deep. And to go to an even deeper state of relaxation, just allow all the feeling to completely drain out of your hands entirely. Just allow your hands to melt right there, so that you no longer feel your hands. And allow this sensation to travel up your arms, so that you are no longer aware of your arms. Your arms are no longer there. And realize you have reached such a depth of relaxation right now that you are no longer even aware that you have a body. Your entire body has melted away, so that now you can get in touch with your thoughts and your energies. And now I want you to imagine that you're laying in your bed after a good night's rest. And while you're not exactly sure why, you realize that today is not going to be like any ordinary day you've ever known. Today is a very special day. You are not clear why just yet. You trust that it is going to be a favorable day for you. And that is creating an excitement deep in your solar plexus. You know that feeling. You've experienced it before. You just know something really good is about to happen. And the next thing you know, the telephone rings. You answer it, and it's a buddy of yours. One of your best and closest friends. Someone you know you can trust. And he says to you that you need to be ready in 30 minutes, and he's coming to pick you up and take you someplace. It's a surprise. So you get out of bed and wonder what this is all about. You're so very curious now. He picks you up and says absolutely nothing to you the whole way there. Except things like, you have just got to see this with your own eyes. Something amazing is happening. I don't know how to explain it, But all I can say is you are the luckiest guy I know to have such a dedicated team helping you in this way. You're still puzzled and so curious. Then this friend of yours just decides to drop you off at what appears to be a construction site. And he says he'll be back later to pick you up. This is a construction site. Not just any construction site, but a very special construction site. The shape being crafted is a shape you are quite familiar with, but never quite in this setting before. The materials being used are of a slightly more delicate nature. This is such a surprise to you, but you continue exploring the site even further, and what you come to realize is that the construction being done is an expansion of a penis. Not only is this construction the expansion of any penis, but it is your penis. Today is a special day, and you were brought here by your friend so that you could oversee and supervise the construction crews. Now, this is no ordinary construction crew. As you will soon notice, each of the workers on all the crews are you. That's right. As you look around, you'll notice that there are literally dozens of exact duplicates of yourself working around the clock. You are running every aspect of this special project. You are the designer, the architect, the engineer, and the foreman for this entire project. As you find yourself getting more acquainted with this project, you notice lead men of the crew, which of course are also duplicates of yourself, approaching you and asking you for your direction and your advice in each aspect of the reconstruction of your penis. It feels good to have so many people supporting you in this way and supporting your goal of building your larger penis. You feel overcome with joy and so flattered, and yet you are also very matter-of-fact about giving the directions that they require, as this is a very serious task. Every sort of tool necessary for this job is available and on site. There are an abundance of tools, all the necessary equipment, supplies, and everything your workers need for this project are all laying around the construction site. There are even men that are continually delivering needed supplies to your site. And these men are also duplicates of you. Everywhere you look, you see all the workers scurrying around the site, busily and happily working very hard like ants on an anthill. This has to be one of the most interesting job sites you've ever seen. You'll notice that the biggest crew is working particularly hard on the 2 chambers of the corpora cavernosa, and the second biggest crew is working just as hard on the corpus spongiosum. You specifically supervise these crews as the work they are doing is most critical to the success of the project. These 3 chambers make up the vast majority of the erectile tissues, which dictates your overall size. So in the grand scheme of things, this area is the most critical to your growth, And so there is a heavy concentration of men working to enlarge these 3 blood chambers in order for the length and girth of your penis to be enlarged. As you imagine this scene, you may even be able to detect the way this feels as it's happening, and it gives you great comfort and confidence to know that you have only the best men working for you on this job. You're very proud of their achievements so far. Now, as you journey around this site a bit more, you'll see that there are many other crews working as well. There is a crew on the glans penis head, another one working on the dorsal nerve, another on the deep central arteries, another one on the collagenous sheath, and still other crews are working on the shaft skin, the sinusoids, the superficial and deep fascia. What's also interesting to notice about the work being done here is that it's apparent that all the crews really know the meaning of teamwork. They really support each other's work and take great pride in the work that they are doing. Everyone is happy to participate in this work on this project. They enjoy their work and it shows. All this work is being done at the atomic, molecular, and cellular level simultaneously. You even have a set of blueprints rolled up under your arm which contain the plans for this expansion. These plans which you have drawn. These plans show very vivid details of what your penis looked like before the work began and what it will look like when it's complete. And because you want to make certain that you're going to be happy with the results when it's finished, you take the plans out, you roll them out, and you can even make revisions and modifications to these plans at will as you feel it's necessary. Take a look at these plans now and see if there are any revisions to make. And now you spend some time really visualizing the completion of this project. And the more clearly you picture that outcome in your mind's eye, the more excited you become. You become excited in the same way you know you would feel if you were expanding your home from a 1,500 square foot home to a 2,500 square foot home. You're just as excited about the expansion of your penis to the size and shape you feel is just right for you. And so visualize your end result now, and I'll give you a few moments to do that. And now I want you to spend a few more moments just looking around the site and at your blueprints. And notice if there's anything else that you've overlooked or anything else that you might not have noticed before. If there are any other improvements that you'd like to make to your penis right now, this is a great time for you to call in any extra crews for building or doing any repairs that might need to be done, which would cause your penis to form exactly the way you would like it to be. Any areas where more cell walls may be needed along the sides of your penis can now be corrected and adjusted so that your penis is not only the right size, but it is in perfect alignment. Or any other improvements needed, you can just direct the crews to that part of your penis now to work on building it and rebuilding it so that it is just right for you. And so take a moment to do that now. And you can rest assured that each time you visit this construction site, you will notice a new scene, one that is showing more progress is being made each time you visit. And in the same way that that progress is being made when you visit the site, these same changes are being made internally way deep within the blueprint which resides in your own mind and within your cells. This is a very special day, and now you know exactly why, and you trust that all the changes are going to take place just perfectly, just the way you've been imagining it. And now, as your friend picks you up, which by now you realize is also a duplicate of you, you thank him for showing you the wonderful inner workings of this special construction site. You know that these men are reliable and trustworthy and will be working round the clock on this project until it's complete. You look forward to seeing these changes reflected in the way your penis looks and feels as the days and weeks go by. And so in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and you will bring yourself back to an awakened natural state of awareness. When I get to 5, you will open your eyes, be completely wide awake and fully alert. You will allow yourself just to enjoy the feelings you're experiencing for a moment, or even turn off my suggestions for waking and drift into sleep now if you wish. Ready? 1. You are approaching a feeling of wakefulness. 2. You are becoming more and more aware of the condition in the room. 3. Feeling your body becoming aroused and energetic. 4. Take in a very deep breath of energy and allow your mind to be fully clear and conscious. And 5. Allow yourself to stretch, wiggle your fingers and toes, become perfectly wide awake, completely alert, and you may now open your eyes.